Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to talk about the Lightning Collection Lightspeed Rescue Blue Ranger. Now, full disclosure, I modify all my Lightning Collection necks because they all have an issue where the neck joint is full and too tight. I'm going to show you that when I pop the neck off. But I modify all my necks beforehand because otherwise I would forget and not get around to it. So I modify all the necks as I get them. So yeah, that's just something. Full disclosure, I modify mine. So my neck articulation is going to be more than yours in the video, but I'll talk about that. So I really like the Lightspeed Rescue. It reminds me of the Tom Ford's Blue, and I do believe they use those same new arms that work out well here. I like those arms; they fit a lot better, and I just like the feel of them. I will say this is that the blue plastic, it's starting to cause a little breakage here. I may have to get a new one to test out whether or not it's on me or whether or not it was the blue, but mine did come with a little bit of scrape and breakage right out the package. One minor gripe I want to talk about is going to be that there is something about the Lightning Collection hips where they have trouble sitting really well. So if you push one in, the other one pops out. I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but I've noticed that for the last few figures, I want to say 3 or 4, and it probably was happening before that, but I've only noticed it in the last 4 or 5 that I've gotten. 3 or 4, 4 or 5, whatever, but in that range. But it's not really bothersome, but it's more so I want to address it because it's something I didn't think was an issue, but it might just be long term. It might become an issue because it's going to cause joint wearage. So just want to bring that up. Now, I don't know why, but like I said, something about this just looks and feels really good. And with modifying the neck, I feel a lot better about the articulation on this figure. So for me, what I did was I dremeled it out so that way it can move around a lot more. A stock neck can't do all of this. But as you can see, mine can rotate all the way around. As you can see, I dremeled it, caused a little bit of damage, but it's hidden by our head sculpt because when we put our head on, as you can see, we can move around a lot better. So if you haven't, I did the neck mod video on my channel. Please check it out. But I'm pretty sure others have done it as well. So if you look it up, you'll find it. With our new pinless tech, we now have a good, nice, seamless look in our double joint. We can hit up with the T-pose with little to no issue. And like I said, I really like the way this blue pops. It just really works for me. We have a little bit of side-to-side movement, but our front ab crunch is beautiful. Same for the reverse. So when we do backflip techniques, they look really, really good, right? But as you can see, mine's beginning to drop down. But you add that with our neck movement and our butterfly joint, right? This is where the articulation really shines, especially with this extra neck movement. Ooh, let's get some focus on that. There we go, buddy. Now, with our beautiful pickup and our drop down with our seamless, we have a beautiful boot cut. We do have generous ankle pivot, like very generous, right? And we can pop out. So look, we can do crouching poses, high jump kicks, but see, this is what I was talking about, the little bit of scrapage. I gotta be careful because I'm a little rough on mine. But again, it shouldn't cause that level of scrapage right there. But look, beautiful. And this is why I really do like the line. It's one of those things where I really want more of it. I really do. So I'm hoping that even with the hiatus, we have a bunch of new things still in the works. I know by the time I finish reviewing this, my Omega Rangers will be here. So that's something I'm going to immediately jump into as well, because I'm very excited for those Boom Studio figures, as I really do enjoy those. But as you can see here, oh wait, actually we can get some nice movement going over. Ooh. So look at that. So articulation wise, we actually have a lot going for us with this line. I just feel like it's some minor tolerance issues that we need to work on maybe at the factory level, and this would be a perfect line that's starting to look very, very good. As you can see, posing this guy up like this has me super duper excited. Now, we're going to talk about our accessories. So, accessory wise, I'm going to keep them like this. Accessory wise, we will get a nice unmasked sculpt. I feel like they're aiming for what this guy looks like, and I think it does. But the paint job makes it look like he's more biting his lips sometime, depending on your angles. right? But otherwise, I think it's a solid head sculpt. It doesn't look very glossy. It has a nice matte, matte coat to it. It looks really solid. The hair looks really good too. Then we will get 2 trigger hands to follow up with our closed fist. I really would like hand packs that gives you those signature hands. Would really love those. But in the meantime, I'm going to steal those hand poses from like other figures like I always do. And these are on vertical joints, whereas those are on horizontal joints. Next, we have our Lightspeed Rescue Blaster. This sidearm will fit right on the side. If you have trouble poking it through, just hold down the holster, pop it in. Oh, voila. Voila. There we go. Yeah, yeah. Pose them up. Yeah. Wait. Can you balance? Balance that pose. All right. Then you will get the blaster in sword mode. Focus. Do your thing. There we go. Looks really solid. We will also get an effect part to follow up a small finisher effect part. You know, when you power up, you get it. You slide it through. And here we are. If yours comes a little warped, nothing a little heat can't fix. That's what happened to mine. And that rounds up our accessories. So in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some other Lightning Collection and some SHF. I'm going to stack them up with some other lines and see how they size out. I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright, now on to the size comparison. First things first, let's do a Dino Thunder. Dino Thunder? Black Ranger. So here we are. Just pick that up. As you can see, I've been wearing out these bodies. These guys look really nice together. I do like how the line comes together across this line. It look really good. Even now, like I'm going to review the Turbo Red Ranger, and as you can see, he has a more bulkier upper body. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but he has a slimmer torso. He has a wider one. I love that. So they are trying to make some differences, and I like that. Excuse me. Next up, I'm going to use Scorpina as a smaller female mold body. And she's not all that much smaller. Not at all. I like that she sized up pretty well with them. I like that this guy's actually a little shorter than him. Didn't notice that before. Next up, I'm going to choose a Kaijin. I chose Eye Guy this time. I like that all the monsters are much bigger. Because when you get jumped by a bunch of teenagers, I mean, I guess why not, right? Eye Guy's humongo. Next up, I'm going to choose an SHF. And I chose Kamen Tycoon because I was using him for my previous review. And if you hear sounds in the background, that is Riley whiling out his new little brother. I'll get to that later. And as you can see, the newer Rider stuff actually does scale out really well with Lightning Collection, just in case anybody didn't know. Let's remove this guy. One more thing, I want to touch on the Lightning Collection Phantom Ranger. I love this guy so much, so I like tossing him in whenever I do Lightning Collection review. Here we are with a Foosh Articulated Icons Ninja, in case you get ninjas. Right? Next up, we would do a Valorverse Rollout and a Marvel Legends Daredevil. Right, there you go. I need to go stop those guys from terrorizing, but I'm going to try to finish out strong. Next up, we have a Mythic Legions, and I chose a Zolarian Guard from my previous review. Let me actually get that foot flat for you. As you can see, these are much bigger guys, so when you choose stuff like orcs, you have a bunch of nice, cool things to choose from. Next up, we're going to do a G.I. Joe Classified. I'm going to go, wow, that is loud. I'm going to go with my Cobra Officer. It's been very loud here lately. Don't know what that's about. And in case you want to mix up your Marvel stuff, here is a Mafex Spider-Man. This one has a custom head from Spider Machine. So let's get to it. I don't think I have a Mezco with me, but I do have a 6-inch plus custom body, which does have soft goods, and it's in the same scale as Mezco. So here we are with my Boyko. Literally, his name is Boyko. I'm not even joking. Right? So he could be a very old mean man with attitude instead of a teen with attitude. Right? In the meantime, guys, thank you so much for enjoying. Hope you enjoyed this quick video about the Lightspeed Rescue Blue Ranger. I hope you know that somebody's getting jumped with some army builders, and the good guys are going to win. Or maybe get overwhelmed, because that's how we get down in tokusatsu genre. In the meantime, I'll introduce you guys to Buttermilk, Riley's new little brother. And I hope that you guys have been enjoying the videos. Thank you again for all the new likes, shares, comments, and things like that. And all the people that have been newly subbing to me. I hope you guys appreciate the journey that is to come to head, new and old videos. So as always, be good, do good, drink your water, guys. Later.